Classic Rock, TK99 and TK105. It is 8:45 on a Wednesday, as good a time as any to enjoy a little cup of Joe with our pal Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance. Joe, how are you?
Good morning, Gomez. How are you, sir?
Good. Kind of hanging in. It's, we were just chatting a little bit offline, closer to golf season, which is nice. And I know yesterday we had a chat with you about the, best places to work event that comes in September, that this year will involve a 9 holes of golf as part of that activity, that event. So that's pretty cool. We're getting there.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And, it's around the corner. Once you get to March, you start thinking golf and all of that. But speaking of golf, we got to have our prayers for Tiger Woods. Wasn't that awful?
Gosh. Well, you know what? I mean, it's been, obviously we've been following that. And regardless of what happened, probably, it's all speculation. Maybe he was on the phone. Maybe he was speeding. Kind of a strange road, hills, curves, and whatever happened. But, beyond hoping that he can ever play competitively again, just hope that he's healthy enough to just enjoy life.
Enjoy life and his family. It was just sad how that broke around 2:00. Wow.
And along those lines, before I wanted to ask you another question, Joe, about, that thought came and went. Oh, no, here's what it was, Joe. I talked a long time ago to someone, because every now and then you hear about somebody maybe who gets a big settlement, for example, from like an insurance-related issue, and that they would trade it in a heartbeat for whatever, because if you got something big, that means something really bad happened, and you certainly don't want it to happen. So people sometimes only see the first part of those stories, like, wow, that guy got $1 million because of whatever may have happened, but the guy who told me this said, ask that person if they'd trade that for...
You'd rather have your health and family, buddy.
Absolutely.
You know that.
Amen. Along those lines, Joe, it's a week off last week. We stayed local, but I know a lot of people did go out of town and doing a little more traveling in general. People are, which is good to see. But
it's good to see the roads busy and, driving seems to be up on the uprise.
And people who are visiting Florida and places like that. This is something, Joe, I had seen. I wanted to run by you. And I don't know if it's a municipality that does this or it's a company does this. And I don't even know if it's called it, but coconut tree insurance.
Here we go. Okay. What do you got for me?
No, it's somebody who had like a coconut drop on their head. You'd think, what are you going to do? It just happens. It just fell. But there's insurance for that. And the guy...
What did they collect? Knowing you got the number there. Did they collect to get $1 million?
I don't know. I wish I did have the exact number, Joe, but I know that there was a settlement in that from getting hit in the head with a coconut.
Well, you think of Hawaii and resorts you go to. You're laying on the beach with your family, right? You don't have the umbrella up, and the wind blows or whatever. A coconut falls. I think I might have read that at some point. Dropped, hit the guy on the head, and whoever owns the beach obviously got sued, or the municipality or the resort, and their insurance company paid for the injuries or medical bills for that person getting hit. It's crazy.
Wow. Well, I guess when you look at it that way, I guess it kind of makes sense that, if it was on their property and you get it, I mean, it sounds, I got hit in the noggin. That probably hurt pretty good.
Oh, yeah. That's, probably, hopefully everything was okay. But, if it knocked the person out, I mean, they got to go to the hospital, all that other stuff. They're suing probably through their general liability for the resort or beach.
Look at that. Look at all we've learned here today, Joe.
See, Gomez, there's insurance for everything. That's why we're in your corner all the time, Gomez.
Absolutely, at CH Insurance. But also, Joe, because you and I both serve on various boards. I'm on the OCC Foundation board, and don't forget Whiskey and Wisdom coming up this Friday night, and I'll be hosting that virtual event there. But a lot of people do, donate their time to help out, and it's just kind of an interesting note that you had mentioned that people should know about.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know when you serve on a board, whether it's a big bank or private company, to even your local Little League Association or lacrosse association, there's directors and officers insurance, because when you consider this, make sure you have protection and understanding that the nonprofit or organization has directors and officers, or also known as D&O insurance, Gomez. Members sometimes don't understand, and that could be, it's a personal liability. So obviously OCC has D&O, but a lot of places may not have it. And if you make a decision and it goes bad, they're suing you personally, and your homeowners will not pick it up.
Aha. Well, that's good. That's good to know. As you said, probably most of the bigger organizations do carry that, but if it's maybe a smaller group that's just getting off the ground, that's something you want to keep in mind.
Right, and there's decisions even today. Look at the pandemic and decisions employers are making about their business. That could go to the board of, how they handled this and how to bring people back to work. Did you get vaccinated? Did you not? So there's a lot more moving parts with exposure today. But coverage is out there. It's relatively inexpensive, and it's a good option to have to protect your board and your business.
Cool. There's your Cup of Joe with Joe Convertino Jr. and CH Insurance. Today, Joe, good stuff. Good chatting. We'll talk to you soon, and hopefully see you soon on the golf course.
You got it, buddy. Make it a great day.